goes, welcome back to the beat up cats. We return to here. You know what's about to happen, but you know who this is. And you know who this is. I'm your host, Bill. And this is also your host,
JC.
Yeah. I saw. Oh, this card. Listen, one of the worst cards ever, man. Oh my God, we got 57 freaking percent. 57%, baby. That's like the minimum. That's like the minimum. We still made it, but that was like we were like right there on the brink, like right there, baby. But anyways, nonetheless, we got it, and but we're gonna talk a little bit about the fights and maybe a little bit about Venom line, you know.
Do you remember a card that was worse than this one?
That was one that was close, but not as close as this one. This one was really.
Like since I have been watching the UFC, I don't remember the card.
You talking before we were making YouTube?
Yeah.
We had cards that was really bad. But it's been so many that we haven't. There were cards that we lost, man.
I know, but it's not like lost. You know, like this card was kind of weird. You know, like
weird
cards. You know, like.
Yeah, we have
like you have the feeling that you know, like
so maybe this one takes the cake, and maybe this one was actually like the weirdest one, and you know what happened pretty much in this one is
imagine a card that has like in the common event a guy that is 44 years old. It's not a good card, you know, like 44 years old.
I feel like they are actually trying to put foot on his table. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Because Arlovsky, he's talking about Arlovsky.
Yeah,
Arlovsky has been in the sport for a very long time.
Yeah, but I think that he has to retire. Like,
if you he's already 45.
He has already won his last 6 fights. But you know, like I'm seeing like the judges are giving it Facebook because this fight he lost it.
Yeah, for sure. I believe that he actually lost that fight.
And there was like 2 or 3 like in the past that he has been given the win, but it wasn't like that.
Yeah, he definitely lost that one for sure. On striking, the guy took him to the ground like 2 times. He had more. The other guy had more control.
More striking, everything.
So, but bad decisions like this happen all the time in this.
You get robbery. That's the reason that we don't bet fights that you know that they can be close, and also there is fighters that you know like the judges they like it more. You know you have to take that also on their side. I wanted to say, guys, that I am really happy that at least we make kind of profit. Was a little, but we made something because this was a really rough card. Like,
yeah, it was really rough.
I have friends and I have people that you know, and I always check on YouTube how people are doing.
And they did pretty bad.
Yeah,
most of them did pretty bad.
So,
we're not happy that they did.
But you know, like we are taking
we're just
our work while we are doing. Like we are being really careful. That's something that we are really happy with that. And also, it has been now 9 weeks in a row, you know, without losing. That's something good. I am really proud of Mel and myself because we are taking this seriously. So let's talk about fight. That is the reason that we are over here. Okay, the first part of the night was our first pick, Gina Mazzani against Chana Young. This lady, I'm not gonna bet it anymore in my life. She has dropped the ball twice. If she fights 1 round fight, she will be world champion. Like in the first round, she's like a monster. She controls everything. I said no. I have the money in the bank. When I checked the live line was minus 500. I said like I got it. I went to take a coat, and when I came, he was on the ground, knocking out. I said, what the fuck happened with this lady?
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. The phone can say whatever the phone wants to say. It can say minus 500 and this and that. But at the end of the day, we cannot underestimate the other opponent's will or power to keep moving forward. Yeah. And Mazzani made very obvious mistakes. Because she was really obvious that on the second round that she wanted to take this girl down.
And the other girl is not stupid.
Yeah, exactly. And this other girl is not stupid. And the thing is, since she made it so pretty obvious, it doesn't take somebody that needs to know about wrestling that she's coming to get it. I'm going to stop her. And this girl actually doesn't have bad takedown defense. Let me tell you that she adjusts a little bit, but it was because Masani
was too
just was
she
too.
wasn't mixing with the.
She
with
was
the
not
punch.
mixing. She
Yeah.
was not
You have
mixing
to
at
at
all.
least, you know, mix it even if you're not punching, you know. But this is something that I'm gonna take from now on. You have to be really careful when you bet women's MMA because of the fight IQ. There is a few ladies that you can bet that you know what you're gonna get. Valentina Shevchenko. I'm not gonna say Amanda Nunes because she fought us really bad. Maybe you're not gonna bet.
No, last fight, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
but well, you know, you have to be really careful. The second fight of the night, I was really happy with this guy, Nathan Levy. He really showed his toughness because, you know, in the UFC, he's only have like 1 round fight. I mean, his career, but in this fight, he has to go deep, like Khabib said. The 3 rounds, fighting hard, you know, he chose really hard and will in.
Really good takedown skills
Yeah.
this guy has, man.
And his grappling and everything. And he also can strike now. He's not only a submission artist right now. So, you know, really good with Nathan Levy, and we have to continue watching this guy. The third fight was a really fun fight. That there is something that you have to take from this fight. It's like Lenis was winning the fight, and he almost knocked out Green when he scored a knockdown. But there is something that fighters, when they don't get the knockout, sometimes they break because it's like what happened that you explained me with Nate Diaz. Like fighters, like they start feeling bad because he cannot like put it away, you know.
Yeah, they start getting intimidated. It starts getting to them.
And that's what happened with him.
They start questioning themselves about their power. What happens is when the fighter is winning the fight, it's all good when he's winning the fight. But when he's smacking this guy, right, and this guy keeps coming and coming and coming and coming and coming, most of the fighters are gonna be like, okay, what? I have done everything, and they start questioning, and then doubts sink in. Their defense pretty much starts lowering, and he's not attacking as much as he should, and that's when disaster strikes. You know.
And that happened to him.
Yep.
The next fight, also the coin has it correctly, that one. The coin was 50% last card. It gave Green and Da Silva. Da Silva lost. Mel was right. Mel said that Figueiredo is gonna win, and he won. Was a really good performance that he chose his black belt in BJJ. Was a knee bar. And I was talking with a guy today that he's a jiu-jitsu practitioner, and he said that knee bars are really dangerous. Like even if you do it and you tap, you can like break the knee, you know. And
They can mess you up for like.
yeah, he said that you have to be careful with that kind of submission. So,
And the next fight is
so-
gonna be Romanov versus
Manila
German.
Gorilla.
We already know. We
What's ice cream?
come on, Fritz.
Manila.
I mean,
Say sorry to the guys because you tell them that
yeah, I
50
told you,
bucks.
at least
You have to send it the 50 bucks, Mel.
Yeah.
You said that 50 bucks and you didn't put it yourself.
Well, it is what it is, man. Like I said, if we would have won every single fight and you would have put 50, it wouldn't have been a problem. But the problem started with Masani losing the goddamn fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we kind of saw this coming. Romanov.
Yeah, I cannot say so much about Romanov. Like he was good, Jay Sherman sucks. That's the real truth. It's like if I fight with Khabib, you are seeing like he's a monster, but the real is that I am not a fighter. So what you're gonna take about it? It's like if I run with Usain Bolt, you're gonna see like he's a monster, but I am not an athlete, you know.
But this is the thing, though. Fighters when Romanov wait, you need to be careful with this guy.
You think that he's
Yeah,
real?
this guy's not.
But he hasn't beat someone like he's
I
really
know,
good.
but he's
But
not. You know, every single heavyweight from wherever they come from, they always have a loss. This guy has none.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
something
that's
that you
the
gotta
UFC.
keep, that you can, and he's a match too. That's the thing. That's the thing now. You got a big guy that can submit you.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be just now throwing haymakers. This guy if he keeps going the way he's going, this
Do you
guy.
think he can beat Curtis Blade? That he's the better wrestler in the heavyweight division?
I honestly believe so. I honestly, he's gonna give Cody's blade a run for his
Why?
money. No loss. It's very simple, no loss.
But he hasn't fought the Louis.
I get it. We still have to see him, but like I said, every single big guy that comes into the UFC, from whoever they come, we cannot have an argument and say, oh, he's not fighting.
But you don't know where he fought.
He's not fighting. Yeah, but 16.
In Moldova,
No, but 16. Out of those 16 guys, I guarantee you there were 4 that could have beat this guy, and they didn't. 16, all of them like that being trashed out of the garbage? No, that doesn't work like that. Sometimes they throw you somebody in there that's actually a shark, but this guy is eating those sharks. So we're gonna pay. Well, let's see what happens when they put somebody else.
Yeah.
But it was pretty much obvious, guys. Come on.
Also, I'm gonna tell you that I didn't tell you today when we talked. It's gonna be again UFC Fight Night in London. It's gonna be July 23rd, and the main event is gonna be Curtis Blade against Tom Aspinall. What do you think? Who do you like? Who do you like? Aspinall?
That is a tough fight, man. Let me say that.
I don't want to bet that one because if I tell you, I love both guys.
If it's the main event,
it's the main event, so we don't bet anywhere.
We don't.
But who would you think?
Like Aspinall has turned into a nasty son of a bitch.
Yeah, you saw what he did to both.
But then again, Curtis Blade is getting better with his striking. Let me tell you, when this guy gets better, a little bit better again, just a little bit better, with the striking, he's gonna be ahead to absolutely everybody. But this guy, his bread and butter is striking to the ground.
And we're gonna see again in London. Body the body.
Oh,
you see how fast he is now? He's like he's walking 190.
He's living in
190.
Burger King, man. He's living in Burger King.
190. You see how many pounds he has to lose from 190 to 155?
He's looking like a fast girl.
Yeah, but do you think that that's helpfully for his health? No. Like cutting too many pounds.
He will cut it. He will cut it.
But like I'm telling you, like his health, like it doesn't gonna be a problem. Like cutting so many pounds every 3 months, for fighting.
It could be, cutting.
Like in the long term. I'm not saying like this year.
Cutting that many pounds, whether it's short term or long term, it's always gonna have your body's always gonna have some sort of side effect to it. It's gonna you're gonna feel really tired or not at your 100%. Like your body needs time after losing all that weight to adjust again, to readjust. Your body's like a computer.
Yeah. Did you remember Bisping saying that now he can do it because he's young, but when the time passed, he cannot be doing that. Look what happened with Rob Font. He couldn't make the weight. He's now 36 years old. It's not the same when you adjust, your weight. So next one is Krista Jotko. That was our other pick against the tough and veteran Gerald Mitchell. We said it that Jotko is gonna be too strong for Mitchell, like taking down. And was Jotko who was taking down Mitchell? That was something like impressive.
He took it to school pretty much.
Yeah. And
we said that. We said Jotko is gonna be too strong for Mitchell. Yeah. And he was definitely too strong for Mitchell for sure. Yeah. All respect to Mitchell because he's a veteran in the sport. He's been winning.
If I tell you the truth, I didn't thought that Jotko is gonna be so dominant against Mitchell. You were like more clear.
Me neither. But I mean,
but you knew it. You told me
I said he's gonna be too strong for Mitchell. But I would never guess that he was gonna take Mitchell down over and over again. This is just crazy. Taking down this guy is a problem. Well,
he's a black belt. And he's a black belt in BJJ.
Well, like I said, Ito was determined on skill and strength because Jotko is a really strong fella.
Next fight, we have Darren Elkins, the damage against Tristan Connolly. Bro, Darren Elkins is a monster. And also, I wanted to give you a shout out to Elkins. Now he's the guy that has most wins in featherweight.
Good job, Mr. Elkins.
Holloway, so it's not the same level like Holloway, but a win is a win anyway in the UFC.
Like I said, Elkins going against these guys, it's gonna be Elkins all the way, all day because this guy is very
so
resilient.
Tough
He's really resilient, yeah.
And he like the bros. If you see after a round and finish, he start like screaming, yelling, and like he likes that. He like the punishment.
Elkins is a really tough guy. People underestimate this fella, but this fella is for real.
Yeah. Next fight we have my man. I told you, Grant Dawson. we got the other pick that was him. He was really dominant. He was like we said, he's gonna be too much wrestling for the other guy, and also he submit Gordon that he has never been submitted before in the UFC.
It's always the first time that you have it, that you have it, that you have
This guy, I told you, he's legit, you know. But like, he has to improve more the cardio. Like, he showed it better, but you know, like when he start like getting in the rankings, he will have to have more cardio because right now I think that they're gonna give you like the 15th spot. And the next fight and our last pick was Andre Philly. You don't know how bad I feel for Philly. And for myself more because, you know, I lost this one. I really thought that Philly was going to take it. And you know what is the most that I feel bad? That Philly won 76 grand for 22 seconds. And he get knocked out. And he won 76 grand. And I lost 2K. Tell me.
That is crazy.
I lost 2K and he won 26K in 22 seconds.
26 or 76?
No, 76.
76.
He won 76K in 22 seconds.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's crazy. But if I tell you who was the most paid in this guy, you're not gonna believe me. Andrea Arlovsky. And you know how much he won?
How much he got paid?
Yeah, how much he got paid? 345K. Crazy.
345K, yeah.
Almost half a million.
They're kind of respecting that he
Yeah, you know, he was a champion. He has been for 20 years. You know, he deserved it. But you know, and the second one was Chito. He won 216K.
Shout out to Chito.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
that
go.
fight
Yeah.
between Chito and Font, even though Font had the striking a little bit, just a little bit more, but Chito had the significant
The power
fight
and the power.
and the power just going for him.
And you see like the kid that he landed in the third round.
He took this,
Like
he
the guy.
dropped this guy 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times. And
But I'm gonna tell you something. The only thing that I don't like with Chito now that he's gonna be the third in the rank of that division is like he relies so much on his stomach and his chin. He cannot be doing that against Peter Young. He cannot be doing that against
because
Jose Aldo.
you're gonna suffer long-term damage.
No, and also that you're gonna get wobble. Do you mind like giving his chin to Peter Young? He's gonna kill you. You know, like if Peter Young take it, even I think that Cody Sanhagen and Dillashaw can make it damage because you know he relies so much. He knows that he's tough. That's good because you know, but he has like his guard putting.
But he has to switch it up.
Yeah,
He has to switch it up because
he relies so much over there. It worked because we said it. Like Robert Fong is faster, but it's not so hard when he punches. You know.
yeah, this is the thing. Fighters that actually give their face and their body to get that much beating over time, their performance starts reducing because
When
too
he
many
get
blows to
engaged.
the head, man. It's way too many blows. If he could switch it up and and do some head movement,
I think
and
that
all
maybe he did it because you know that Fong couldn't take it.
It's just his style of play. It's just his style of fighting, and he's gonna have to change it because, like I said, what's gonna happen is his performing is gonna start decreasing. You don't want to give your face to a guy like Gaethje like that because you're gonna get destroyed. Or to anybody else like Holland. No man, I like his fighting style, but not when he gives his face too much. That's not how it's supposed to go down.
Well, let's give it a shout out. He won. Now
Yeah,
he's
he got
the fifth in the ranking. So after all, it was a fun camp, but at the same time weird. Let's talk about Dana White. What do you think that happened that Saturday? He was watching the boxing.
I didn't even see him.
No, he wasn't over there. Like I think that sometimes that's kind of disrespectful. I know that he's a billionaire, he has a lot of things to do, but you know, that's your company. Like on Saturday you have to be there. You have to show it, you know, your fighter that you are there taking care because it's kind of like, no, you suck, I'm not gonna be there. Like he knew that the guy was gonna suck because he wasn't over there that day. That
Are you assuming he didn't go because the card sucks?
Yeah. What's the other reason?
I don't know. Remember, this guy. I'm not gonna completely disagree with you, but remember, this guy is like he said, he's a billionaire. I don't think he's got only the UFC going for him at all.
And what happened that when there is a good card, he's always there on Saturday? What is the answer? And remember, on Saturday there was 3 different cards in boxing. Shakur Stevenson against Oscar Valdez, Amanda Serrano against Gary Taylor, and the other one was a soft card. But there was 3 different cards. Did you remember the time that Canelo fought and he was in his phone watching the Canelo fight again and not seeing his UFC card? That's kind of big.
He's ready.
I know he was very 100K, but like Jay Paul was saying, like, show respect to your fighters. That's true, bro. Like, they are over there for you. Like, you're making money out of it.
They are not there for Dana White.
No, I know, but Dana White, who is
get that straight?
Yeah, but who is getting
They're
more? Dana White or the fight?
They are there for themselves.
Yeah, I know, but like what I'm saying is like they show respect always to Dana White. All of them, they care about Dana White, like taking photos, checking the boss hands and that. At the end of the day, that is the guy that is making money for them. Like he was who created and improved the MMA. So at least we have fights every Saturday. That's something that we enjoy, and we're gonna take care more when there is cards like that. Maybe I have to recognize that Mel told me not to bet Philly, but I love that guy.
Yeah, sometimes I tell you this guy's gonna win, this guy loses. This is a team thing. So if he says, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and everything just goes wrong, we both take the blame. If I said we're gonna do this and everything goes wrong, we just do it, and that's it. We don't point fingers. We're just talking to you guys, but letting you know, because sometimes things like this, if you guys are studying something, you got a business partner, things like this are gonna happen. But you guys gotta take it like a team. We lost it. We lost it. We just gotta get a little bit better. That's it. And that's it. And but yeah, we had a couple of fights. I thought, I had the feeling this guy was gonna win. Elkins and this other guy, and Philly, I was not sure.
Yeah, he was saying about Elkins, and I said
and the thing is about the Figueiredo brother. I said, listen, even if he's not as good as Figueiredo, he's got his brother who's a champion and is pushing him. When you have somebody like that that's pushing you, that person is gonna be a much better fighter. They are in the same family clan. He's gonna fight better than the average fighter for sure. So we always gotta keep an eye on this guy as well. See who he's gonna fight, because it's gonna be a money maker right there.
And also, guys, remember tuning in the next video. We're gonna have surprises. We're gonna have giveaways, and also remember next Saturday is gonna be UFC 274 Oliveira against Gagey. It's gonna be a banger in Phoenix, Arizona. So tune in for the next one. Okay.
Catch you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye.